Welcome back, whippersnappers. This is Gramps. We're in Shapez2, and it has been a week last week, I tell ya. Luckily, I recorded all of last week's videos the week before. All in one day, I went wild. And that ended up being very prescient thought, because I came down with COVID. And the past week, I have been out of it. So that said, I'm still recovering. Still not feeling great, but we're going to get through this. And in the meantime, I've watched some videos, and I've saw some great ideas of things that I never even thought of. And I had some thoughts that I hadn't thought of because of I just some ideas. Anyway, the first thing is that when we left, the colors were not working correctly. And that was because these guys, this one was on the correct one, this one and the other three were all on channel 0. It's tough because this is red, so there's that. So now these are all on the correct operator shape 0. Okay. And then the other thing I realized is that, why is it feeding in all these greens? Well, green is a default color. And so if you're getting a shape in, it's going to get painted green as a sort of a default. And that is unless we, use this little side shuffle here. And I realized that we are not using that. So this one is 0 rotations. This one is 1 rotation. We can not do there. Where are we here? Yeah, like that. So, and then this one needs 2 rotations. This one needs 3. Okay, so that's going to get that all working much better. See, now we're not getting any greens. This is a blank shape anyway, or a non-shape, I think. What do we have this? Yeah, we've just got a 2. So here's a funny thing on this MAM. I'd mentioned that it wouldn't work for a shape that only has 2 quarters. It actually works as long as the quarters are opposite. So if it's checkered this way or checkered that way, it'll work. If these were both on the same half, it would not work. And that, again, you know what? I take that back. No, it wouldn't work. Because if it was top half, then it would come in, it would go in here, and just be sitting there waiting for something that's not ever going to show up on the bottom half. I don't think we need to worry about that, though, because it's just not an issue. Another thought I had. So this is sort of a cleanup episode, and I also want to let you all know I'm starting a new job on Tuesday of this week, and it's a job. It's very physical. It's gonna take a lot out of me. So I'm not necessarily committing to the whole 5 videos this week. Let's aim for 3, and if we get some bonus, we get some bonus. And again, I'm still recovering from the plague. I'm still positive on it, but it's not great. All right, so here's another idea I had, is that these come up and come in here, and then they go into these rotators to rotate them into their final position. Why don't we just rotate them here? There's no reason to not. So let's do that. Okay, so we'll start with this guy here on the bottom, and so that one is going to be bottom right. And do we have? Yes, we do have shapes coming in. Okay, so this needs to be bottom right instead of top right. So I'm going to delete that. And let's put in some trash cans to figure it out. So we need to be bottom. I said it and I immediately forgot it. Bottom right. Okay. So we need to be bottom right. So this guy needs to do a half turn to be bottom right. And this needs to do a counterclockwise. Counterclockwise. Boom. Now, those guys are all bottom right. So I'm going to take this and copy, copy, copy. And of course it doesn't. So now I'm going to take this and copy. And this one, of course, will break too. Okay. So this one is good. This one needs to do a half rotate. Right? Because this is the second one, so that's over here. So this is bottom left. It's tricky to do without shapes coming in. I'm going to just temporarily here feed junk in. Oh, wait. Back it up. Back that truck up. Because we did not copy this. There we go. Alright. Good. Bottom left. Okay, we don't need that and that. So again, this needs a counterclockwise rotation. Oh wait, that's not right. Oh, this is totally wrong here. Oh my god. Okay, bottom right. This one is what we need for this one. Right? Yes. This one needs to be bottom right. All right. Sorry, I'm gonna blame COVID on everything. Everything on COVID is what I mean to say. Okay, so this one, the top ones need to be the 180, and this needs to be that. Okay. So now, no? Why is my brain not working? Bottom right. These are both bottom right. And these are not. Okay. There we go. That's all bottom right. Boing and boing, and then again. And the reason these are not feeding in on all three levels is because of this stage here. It's not tripled up. So we'll need to triple that up too. But we're working on this now. Okay. So that was bottom right. This should be bottom left. So yes, these are all turning now to bottom left. To do. So, how was your week? I hope you didn't have COVID. It is not fun. I just don't understand how it makes my back hurt. That's it. I am Gramps, so everything makes my back hurt. Okie doke. Those two are now cleared out, and this we will, oops, clear. All right, good to go. Now this one gets left alone because that's top right, and this one should be top left is where we want it to be. So they're gonna come in top left. That is top left, and that's top left. So we just need this guy to do a 180. Is that right? No. We need them to do a counterclockwise. I knew 180 wasn't correct. Top left. There we go. Okay. Then let's. Oops. COVID. Okay, we're gonna take this guy here. And I'm doing this video on Sunday. I want to get it out on tomorrow. Okay. Top left. So now we need to copy that up. Yay. Alright, so that is all good to go. I'm also going to kibosh that. So I'm going to take all this stuff, scooch it closer. I'm going to take all this stuff, scooch it closer. And I'm also going to, just for kicks, I'm going to remove all that. Okay. I'm going to delete all that because we don't need it. This can all move closer. I think right there. And that gives us a lot of room up here. Just for kicks. Okay, so this guy is going to come in and do this. And this one is going to join in. There. Sometimes getting things to join in when they're close like that one, I just put it in put the cursor in here and I hit R. So I'm going to, yes, let's do that. Oh. And that in there. Okay. I think that looks good. Let's take it, give it a little flipperoni. That way we don't have to completely rework it. Excellent. And then we're just going to feed direct in there. This is all temporary because this is going to all be filled up with other stuff when we bring in a second layer and then a third and fourth layer. And in the insane levels, you can apparently get 5 layers, that's just insane. Let's do some more cleanup. So we've got these pipes coming in. They come across here. Don't need to be there. Okay. And so with this green feeding in, I think I haven't gone through the way this all works. So I want to explain how this ridiculousness works. If it works. I think it works. I've done a lot of testing, and the testing seems to work. So there's always going to be, it's always going to be able to feed green down here. And that is just a thing. That's just because. Now, what happens is when we need red down here, then red comes and floods the tube, and what was green now becomes red, and it gets blocked up here. Okay, and that's the same with blue. Blue would come in here and would fill all this with blue. It would get blocked here, so you'd still have red here. But that's the way it works. And blue would overtake the green, and then it's going to just take some time for this green to get changed into blue because of these buffers here, here, and here, and then in the actual machine. But they do change. So it's not a quick changeover, but it does change over. And then when we have white, when we have white, what happens is this teal gets fed into the pipe. So now it's the cyan. Cyan gets fed into the pipe, and now we've got cyan coming down here, but also cyan gets fed into here, and then that mixes with the red. So cyan plus red, it ends up being white in this game. And then you can see we've got, white is turning this this little valve on, so the cyan comes in and boom, 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 fills up these guys here. So red is always on the inner path here with these two, and then the other colors come around the other way as needed. This is only needed, this last one is only needed if there is white, I believe. Maybe magenta. No, it's magenta too. So if there's magenta, then that turns on this channel. This hopper here comes in, goes in here, and then the red. That doesn't. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Because it comes and jumps and hops over to here, which again comes into the outer. So the blue comes into the outer thing. So I take it back. The only time this one is used is for cyan and white. That's why we've got this guy up here. If cyan, if it's equal to white or cyan, then it turns this valve on. Then this valve turns on and it feeds out. Okay, let's do some more tweaking like this. Yeah, I want all this. And why not? Oh, that's right, we're not going to. Okay. So we're going to take this and bring it up and up. I'm going to move that guy back here. How do I do this one? Oh, that's right. There we go. So we've got that. No. it's here. That? No. Arg. I had this figured out. Okay, all these extra wires don't help matters at all. Okay, so I'm going to just bring it out here. No? Oh, I hate you so much. Why? No. I had it. I had it down. Okay. Let's get rid of this. Let's move this one to the old I'm going to bring it out here. But I don't think that helps. Okay. So that gets us one layer. Alright, we can do this. Take this guy. Oop, nope. Alright, we're going to move an equals to here. Taking this null and void, moving it there, moving this guy. Okay. That gets the top one, and that gets the middle one. Yay. Wow. Uncle Wowzers. So same thing for this. We just don't want to mess with the stuff in front of it. So perfect. That's perfect and beautiful and exactly what I meant to do. So we are going to copy all of this, just the track. Okay, good so far. And you know what? We can do this all at once. Because we're fancy that way. Oop, jeez. It only works if you don't hit the wrong button. Okay, boom, paste, paste. Okay, we're now working on 3 levels. Now let's get paint. So here's the thing, to be fully honest, we're not feeding enough paint in here for everything, but you know what, it's in the close enough category. So we're gonna live with it. Yes, we are. Alright, well, that looks pretty good. So let's take that and put it here. Ah. Yeah, I didn't need to copy all of these pipes. So that means I also didn't need to copy these pipes. around these pipes. Okay, and then we're going to paste. Yay. Okay, we have to be done with this shape by now. We are long done. Let's do a full claim. 122, 1.5 worldwide. After a week of COVID, where are we at? I love that this one still keeps going so far. 1.1% worldwide. Glorious. And this one's chugging along. This is going to be the one. Take us up to 1% worldwide. I can feel it. Okay, so we've had a changeover. So let's look at our colors. Let's look at this. So we just have blues. Okay, so yeah, you can see now how long it takes for this to switch to blue. See, right now we're all green. But we also have grays. Why are the grays like top left? Right, this should be shuffling on over to Buffalo here. Alright, this one's now blue. So gray, yeah, you can see the colors up here. So this is the correct color. So blue, gray, gray. But the grays should be rerouting. Why are they not rerouting? Alright, let's look at what we're getting in here. Ah, we're not getting anything in here. Is that because our shape, is that this guy is doing the wrong thing? So if I copy that or cut it and then give it the old skanoodle. Okay. This is showing nothing. Why is it showing nothing? Haha! You cheese weasel. Undo, undo, undo. Undo. Okay. That's why. And that's why. Alright. So now we are correctly, all these ones that are green are now going to just be feeding in the uncolored ones. Alright. So I'm going to, let's do another, that brings up another point. So one of the issues with my MAM is that it is very picky. This all has to be set correctly, but which is fine, but it has to be set correctly. Look, here's 12 times, and I'm talking the receiver has to be set. There's 12, there's 16, or there's another 12, right? So there's 24 times where it has to be set correctly. Here's another 4, 28. And then another 4, 28. So there's 32, and then there's another 2. So that's 34, 35. 35 times it has to be set correctly. Well, that's kind of ridiculous. It doesn't, we don't need that. That doesn't have to be the case. So what I'm going to do instead, and I'm giving credit to Nilaus for pointing this one out to me. This is so awesome, and it's also very obvious, but it's pretty cool. And that's the way Nilaus works. So instead, we're going to have a receiver here that receives our global shape. Okay. operator shape 0. Now that's going to come out, and that's going to feed into transmitters. So instead, that's going to feed out now onto channel. We'll feed out onto channel 1. Okay. So that's great for this layer, but then we're going to do this now for other layers too. And so what I want to do is have layer 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, so if we were going to feed those out, what's our top layer, which will be 4. Our next down layer, and our next down layer, and the layer on the bottom, which is layer 1. Okay, so you can see how that's going. And what I'm going to do is temporarily get rid of that, and I'm going to put in, because right now our shape doesn't have 4 layers. So I'm going to create a 4-layer shape. So what I'm going to do is just put in random shapes here, and put them in different ways. And actually, let's do this. Each one will have same on the bottom right. Okay, so W, R, S, S, and then S, W, C, C, and R, S, what have we not had? W, W. Okay, and then colors, random colors. Yellow, cyan, magenta, magenta. I'm going to make that bottom, well, this is it the bottom right? I don't know. I'm going to make 2 of them are going to be the same. Okay, so, and let's do red, green, blue, blue. Blue, cyan, white, white. And we'll end with red. And we haven't, we'll end with red, red. So we'll do green, blue, red, red. Okay. Yay. So that's going to make a full shape here. So this is the kind of thing eventually we're going to be building. Okay. So on our bottom, on our layer 1, which is on the bottom here, we want to see, we're going to have that magenta, magenta, rectangle, rectangle. Okay. So what we need to do is get in some unstackers. So we're going to unstack there. And get a display. Alright. So yeah, this is our top shape. This is what we want. Alright, and then we are going to put that right there. Boom, boomity boom. Okay. Now we're going to have another one here, and another one here, and another one here. Nope. Here. And this, and there. Okay. So let's double check this. So the top one should have windmill, windmill. Yes. The next one should have circle, circle, white, circle, circle, then blue, spiky, spiky, and rectangle, rectangle, square, square. Okay. Yay. Now we can kibosh that. And instead, we're going to put in our receiver. And that is going to find our shape. So that means the section we're working on right now is only up here, only at the top. And this is what it's sending out. So what we need to do, and again, so this is going to be channel 4. All right. So, boom, channel 4. Now, I can take that and I can copy till the cows come home. Right? Right. But it would be so much easier. So much easier. If I could just take it from that one and feed it to the others. So what I'm gonna do is take this where it's the raw shape, and I'm feeding it across all this. Into here. Okay? And this is before there's any shenanigans going on. Alright, so that means it's going to be a clean signal. And same thing. Okay, now we could do the same up here. In fact, we will do the same up here. And the reason we can do that is because this isn't needed. It's just not. Okay. So that is not needed. And now, in theory, we could do the same up top. Because, again, this is not needed. The only one that's needed is this one here. Now, this signal coming off of here is needed down here. So, alright. Killing that. And this wire up top, because none of this is needed. Right? Yeah, we have all three of them feeding into this one trash can, which is all we need. And they're all right there. And this is coming off of this little wing right here. So it's going to do this. Oop. There we go. Feed into all three of those. Which is great. And now, right here, same thing. This wire is coming off. We just need to hop over there. Done. Okay. Now I'm not going to worry about all the way up here. This is just one more. So, oops. So I'm going to come here and put this one on channel 4. Alright, so look at that. That gets that cleared out much quicker. Now, these guys, are going to be the same. Yeah, these are all the same. One, two, three. Okay, except they start, we can clear those out. I'm going to also remove all this stuff and just have it be in the one on the bottom. Oops. Because these labels are all incorrect now. So I can fix those. Okay. Now that's okay. It just hasn't fed up that way. So what we want to do is get rid of this. And I'm keeping these little guys down here. But these ones need it too. So this one needs that, that, and that. This one needs boom, boom. 1, 2, 1, 2. And this one needs 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Okay. Whew. All right, that was close. Those are all fixed. But now we need to come down this way. I need to put a crossover there. Okay, which again just makes this not read anything. Feeding in there. And then we'll go straight on up. And it keeps on rolling. Okay. I'm going to pre-bridge these so we don't keep having the freak out. So this one is already rotated, so we want to take it from back here. Oh. All right. That didn't work. Okay. Right in there. Right in there. Oh, and we don't need to keep bridging across. And yeah, we're good. All right. So I think that is working. Now this one. So that replaced all of these with that one. Now we need to do the same here. And this one, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Only difference is that this one needs a rotate. Yeah. This one needs 2 rotates, and this one needs 3 rotates. Is that right? Is that right? Okay, I'm going to also take this and paste you in here and here and here. So at least it's pulling off the right channel. Now, what this is going to do is set us up for when we do our second layer. And our second layer all we'll have to do is copy that and then just change it to this guy. Okay? And this is not working because because it's not wired up. All wired. And this one, I want to keep it the same. So what, we come up here, we jump right there. Okay. Now again, on these I can come in and get rid of those because they're not needed at all. And just to make it look cleaner, and then this. Okay. Now I can take this label. Yep. That's weird too. Copy, and you can see the word label, but when I paste it, it brings in the actual label. Okay. Deleting those. Copy, paste, and paste. Excellent. Where are we at? Let's hit this. Oh, we're still 1%, 1.1. This is about to come in. Yeah, this is going to have over 3,000. Once that one feeds in, I think we're going to be there. Wait, I didn't even see what our next shape is. Oh my goodness. Guess where we are at. Alright, let's claim this one. Yay, 1% worldwide. Okay, we have our first 2-layer shape. And it's an easy one. It's very easy. But we will work on that next episode. So we laid a lot of groundwork. Oh, let's look at what we have down here. Yep, see, we've got this and this. So it is all good. You know what? I'm going to do one more change. This. That way we can have a display that shows us what the actual shape is. Okay. So our top one is this. And then our second one is going to be the new one that we create. So we'll work on all that next episode. Thank you so much for watching. And I appreciate everyone jumping in and all the comments and everything. This is Gramps, signing off.